Hey everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting and whatever report. As usual, we're going to talk about whatever. We're going to hang out a little bit. We're going to have some fun on a Sunday evening. We're a little later than normal because we defeated Strahd last week, so there's no D&D on Whitewell Comics channel this week. Hopefully we'll get back to playing that. So we're just hanging out. We had Unruly in here tailgating a few minutes early. Magic Lasso, no, there will be no Nightwing hair. You guys just got to look at the bulb. I told you, I put it away. It's in a box. It's somewhere, I don't know, with Halloween stuff. Deep House, what's going on? Daymares, what is happening? Just, I can't. I tried. I was going to do it. We're just going with Louis. I was going to try Louis. I got close. Sam, I am. What is going on? And John. What's happening, John? So, we're just hanging out on a Sunday evening. I hope you all that celebrate had a wonderful Easter or just a wonderful Sunday. TJ, what is going on? What has TJ got in his... I can't tell what that one is. He says I nailed it. All right. Justin, what is going on? So let's talk about what is going on. Who else? Planet Arizona, what's going on? People are hopping in. No, Lasso was just saying hello to everybody. So, my phone's beeping at me. So we're just hanging out. Last night we had our 2,000 sub celebration, and don't go back and watch this. Don't go watch that one. It was a good time. We traumatized poor Andy. I feel bad for that, for Andy. Speaking of which, Andy hit 800 subs last night. We need to get that boy to 1,000. So I remember Comic Man Andy, if you have not subscribed, go look up his channel. John or somebody will drop the link in a minute because John's really good at that. Go sub up Andy. You need to get him to 1,000 subs. We need to get Justin hit 500 here. I don't know if that was today or just recently. I know he was talking about a 500 sub contest. I might be blanking on that. We need to get No Good close. Get him up toward 1,000. We need to get him up there. We need to get D-Runk up to 1,000. It's a bunch of people in this community that need to get, some recognition that they deserve. So, just recently. I saw the post and then I was blanking on it. So, No Good Comics. Let's get him to 600-700. Get him up toward 1,000. Let's get Andy 900, 1,000. I don't know where George is at. He's probably 700-800-ish. We need to get him up to 1,000 too. So, I had a couple beers, but it wasn't that I was drunk. It was just that we went off the rails. Way off the rails. So, nice thing tonight. I don't necessarily have a time limit that'll make TJ happy. I don't know how long we'll go tonight. I have a few things to talk about. Nothing too great, crazy. I wish I'd been drinking more. I would John on this. Yes, we need to do I am. They didn't play so well today, and they won the first two, but they were also playing the Rangers, so that's kind of hard to judge. The Rangers are really bad. Our starting pitching has not been good, but offense has been good so far. So we'll see. I expect this to be, building, but not there yet this year. So we'll see. We need to get Daymares to 150. There you go. How do you not have? You've sent AOKs to more than 150 people at this point, I swear. So how do you not have more than 150 subs? I realize you've made like 8 videos, but still, we need to get Daymares to 200. So, not really how I planned tonight was just to give shout outs, but hey, I always appreciate. There's a bunch of people in this community that need some support. I saw that they weren't playing very good, Sam. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm currently subscribed. I go back and forth on Daymares, I'll be honest. So So what do I got coming up? Don't think, just do it. There you go. um, so tomorrow night, we're gonna be doing Gotham City Chronicles is back. Be hanging. Bearded Comic Bro is joining myself at Comic Books MIC. We're gonna be on my channel this time. We rotate that back and forth. We're doing Batman Dark Victory, the follow-up story to Long Halloween. I had read this when it first came out, but so it had been. This has got to be what, around 2000. This came out, somewhere around there, 99, 2000, somewhere in that time frame. Let's see here if it says real quick. Either way, it had been since then, basically. 2000. Oh, that's a forward by 2011. Second printing 2015. Yeah. Well, anyway, it was published somewhere in the early 2000s, I think. But so that was first time I'd read it in forever. It was good. I enjoyed it. We'll be talking about it in depth tomorrow night. Thursday night, the indie show is back, and we're going to spend some time talking about that here in a minute. And we are talking Fables volumes 10 and 11. 2 and 3. That's what I was about to say. With John, Unruly, Sharon, and Rena. We'll be halfway through Fables at this point. 11 of the 22 volumes will be down. So yeah, we got a long way to go. That's definitely going to be a carryover into season 2 of the indie show. I got the week after that, a week from Tuesday, I believe. I think we're doing it on Tuesday that time. We're doing Reborn. I got Unruly, Hialeah, and Jimmy, Geek Aficionado. I was like blanking on the third one. We're talking Reborn. And then I need one more. I haven't scheduled it yet. I got Jimmy and Louis. I can't do it. He's going to join us for the first time, and we're going to talk Usagi Yojimbo, the original Volume 1, Book 1, The Ronin. So if anybody out there wants to join us, we could use one more. If not, I'm just going to schedule it. But I haven't done a really good job of asking people. Whoa, I'm out of focus. I need to upgrade my. There we go. So if anybody wants to be down for that, I'd like to get this done in a couple of weeks. If you've read it, if you haven't. So yeah, if somebody wants to jump on, I'm sure maybe Andy wants to jump on to read about a rabbit. Probably not. He's not in here. I should make fun of him. Yeah, I haven't read it yet. So I've been reading the stuff for this week. So later this week, after we get through Thursday, I'll probably try to sit down and read Reborn before next week. Southern Bastards is on the list, so that's other things I got coming up before I get further out. So those will be 2 of the last 3 things I want to do in season 1 of the indie show, and then we're going to do a wrap-up of Wicked and Divine. Also, we got 2 volumes of that left. Sometime later this month, hopefully, we'll get that done as well. Before I talk about Indie Show Season 2, which I want to spend a little bit of time debating with you guys, I know, it's on the list. It's on the list. Is I want to... Oh, next weekend. So I'm about to make TJ mad. My plan is to, if my week goes according to plan, I got some work stuff. We'll see. I should have time, but we'll see what happens. I will do the look back this week, hopefully, but I'm going to be gone on Sunday. So there will be no Cash or Trash this coming weekend. There will be no whatever report next Sunday night. Yeah, I'm just not going to be here on Sunday to do that. I'm hoping before I'm gone that I'll have the look back in the can and ready for you guys to watch. Potentially I could finish that up. If I have it recorded, I could finish that up there. But yeah. Oh, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that, John. We'll get there. I'm almost there. We're going to do that. We're going to talk about the next poll and talk about the results of this poll and that kind of stuff. So yeah, and then a week from Monday, but I'll be back on Monday. We'll be doing a Collecting Smart. We're going to be talking about going to cons in a post-COVID world, sort of. I mean, we're still in the COVID world, but they're having a Huntsville con. So Big Will, Southern Comic Geek going to come back. Maybe somebody else, a couple others that are attending that Huntsville con. I'm just going to talk about what the experience was like and it's a smaller con, but it's also a bigger con compared to what's mostly been happening. So it's kind of a medium, maybe size con. So yeah, we're going to talk about that a week from Monday on Collecting Smart. So no, we're not talking about any of that stuff tonight. No, get that out of here. No orders. I'm still doing the look back. It's once I'm not gonna be home. I'm gonna go see my niece and nephew. We all have our COVID shots at this point. We're all out. Easter weekend didn't work out for me to go visit my sister and my niece and nephew, but I'm gonna go visit them next weekend. So you're gonna have to do without me for one night. I'll be back on Monday night. So you'll miss there'll be 2 shows, but I'll be back on Monday night and Tuesday. So you get me Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. You're not gonna be like missing hanging out with me. So yeah. And I'm getting your look back then. Okay, so poll results. I should I'm sharing the wrong screen. Can I share another screen? No, I have to stop. So let's talk about it. Because I want to share the other stuff first. I don't want to share this. So I ended up getting 100 and what do we end up with? 100 and let me refresh, make sure. 162 votes on my poll, which is amazing that we did last week for indie show stuff. We did kind of long series. I can pop this up. Let's just pop this in there. Let me make this. Yeah, you guys can actually kind of read that now. So we were talking the very long series. We kicked out a bunch of these in red. The poll was between 100 Bullets, Invincible, Sandman, Scalped, and Why the Last Man. I had 162 people vote. I'd never done a poll. I really haven't used the community tab that much. I need to use it more. This was one of the reasons I was doing it this way, and having you guys vote and help me decide. 35%. The only thing I don't like about a poll on the community tab is it doesn't actually show you the vote count. It doesn't even show it to me. It just shows you the percentage. But 35% of you voted for Invincible. 30% voted for Sandman. Why the Last Man got 19. 100 Bullets got 9. And Scalped only got 7% of the vote. But so it was really a 2-horse race. It was Invincible and Sandman is what everybody was voting for. So Invincible is here. Let's just do some color changing real quick. Make these guys yellow. So yeah, so we are Invincible's gonna be a read for season 2. It's gonna be the long series that I add. That's gonna take like forever and have a ton of volumes. I think it's 144 issues of Invincible of the main series. Forgiving feet. Oh Lord. Good for you, man. Good for you. Yeah, so my nephew is 7, my niece is 4. So yeah, they're a lot of fun at this age right now. So they're a mess. So I'm looking forward to going and hanging out with them. Yeah, I'm super excited. So I will say, if anyone wants to be a part of this, I already have 2 people locked in to be a part of the Invincible crew today during Cash or Trash. Kirk, Comics on the Mind, also was planning just anyway to get ready to start reading Invincible. He wanted to read it before he started watching the show. He'd already picked up like the first 2 volumes, I think. So he and I talked, and so he's going to be my fellow noob who's going to be reading Invincible and talking about it. And then some guy that I think you guys have met, I don't know, he's like, his name has something to do with like a gorilla or a simian or something, and he's a little wild and crazy, a little unruly. He wants in because he likes to be in on all of these. He's in on too many of these, I swear. So Daymares, you want to make it a fourth? Well, this, you haven't read it either. I think we'd only have Unruly as a previous reader. That would be fun. So if I get another box of peanuts, DJ, I'm just going to I'm going to start doing Daymares and buying you crap. Can't afford it. I'm just going to start buying it anyway. I'm going to have Daymares point me in the direction of that list. And I'm just going to start sending you stuff just like Daymares does. That's my threat. So why not? That would be a fun crew. So anyway, so I may already have a crew for Invincible. We'll see. It's a good box. So poll this week. I'm gonna get good grief. So we're gonna skip over the kids thing because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do there. I've been thinking about that, and obviously Kate and Charlie and Kate did Kanto with me. Hopefully they'll do volume 2 of Kanto with me. But some of these are kind of a big ask, depending on what we actually pick here. And I don't necessarily want to put that much on somebody else's kids, asking them to, I don't know. So I need to actually talk to John, and I need to talk to some other people in the community and just think about what I want to do there just yet. So we're going to skip that for now. And I'm actually just going to jump all the way over, and we're going to talk about this column. So what I put in here, I kind of combined things that were new and ongoing. So Daymares, Unruly, and mine. This would be a fun crew. I'm not trying to break TJ. It's one night. So let's see. So we're gonna jump all the way over here. And I'll be honest, I don't know that these are the best ones. Oh, well, I got to narrow this down to 5 anyway, Big Will, but I can add high crimes. And I was actually going to ask about this. Are these even the right ones here that are currently ongoing? So I lumped short series, 4 volumes or less, or things that are new and ongoing that I could quickly catch up with, and then it would just be every so often we'd have a new volume to talk about. So that's kind of what I was thinking there, is where I was starting to lump these guys. Hey, Phil, what's going on? But I don't even know if these are the right ones. These are just some that I feel like I've heard people talking about. I'm curious. Big Will's adding high crimes to this. Is there things that are here that are wrong? What are you guys reading? And I mean, cream of the crop, new stuff that's coming out. What should I not have here? What should I have here? What do you guys think? So we can add high crimes potentially to this list. I mean, it could be more. I got to narrow it down ultimately. So, or maybe we start picking off of this. But if there's something I'm blatantly missing from this kind of short 1 to 4 volume or brand new, where there's only 2 or 3 volumes maybe out that we can catch up on real quick, and 1 or 2 shows, what am I missing? And suddenly the chat has died in StreamYard, which means I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of comments in a second, or you're all we're not interested in it. I'll be honest, the one, I've read Watchmen before, so it's a classic. I mean, I guess if I found a couple people that were had never read it, I would maybe read it for this show, but I have read it. So that one, I lean against that one a little bit just because Unruly saying Department of Truth, we only find them. Deep House is saying Department of Truth seems to be a super popular one. We already did V for Vendetta. And I had never read V for Vendetta. I had seen the movie. I'd never read it before. So we did that. Big Will, Seawood, and Jimmy, the Geek Aficionado, and I did that last fall. What am I got popping up here? 14 minutes on a book that I can't afford. It's ending. How much is it going to go for? Let's see. So you guys know that I've been the book I really want at the moment is Star Wars #1. Oh, it's still only, there's a raw copy I was looking at. It's still only 209.50, which is not bad for that higher grade. Like, it looks like it's, potentially nines. 14 minutes, I still can't afford it. So there you go. Middle West is really good. No, you're okay, John. It's okay. Like, it's easy to, good grief, I forget. If I didn't have a list, I'd forget. Yeah, it feels like it's a little different, maybe. So I'm hearing good things about Department of Truth. Somebody mentioned Middle West. Somebody mentioned We Only Find Them. That was unruly. I have not done a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen yet. I've never actually read that. Maybe that should go in here. High Crimes is 12-issue series of 7th Tag. People die every year on Mount Everest this season. This season will be murder. Oh, interesting. I knew John would be big on Once and Future. I'm kind of interested in Once and Future. Alienated Origins are all great options. So John's getting Once and Future, Alienated Origin. Big Will is pushing hard for High Crimes. There is a trade for Old Guard. Yeah, you can get the trade. Philadelphia is on my bigger list. It didn't make this cut yet. I'll be honest, Jen, you're the only person I've heard talk about Philadelphia. I see a couple people saying Once in Future. Basically, I'm saying anything 4 volumes or less. So around 20 issues or less. Because we can do 4 volumes in 2 shows and be caught up. I don't want like a 5, 6. I'm looking to avoid like something that's going to be 3, 4, 5 shows kind of thing. Something we can be caught up or finish in just 1 or 2 episodes. So that's where I'm coming at this from. He's voting for Old Guard. So I see what's going to happen here is everything's going to be highlighted here in a second. Little Bird's a great 1-volume read. John Smith's in Philadelphia. Are any of those? Sheriff of Babylon is by Tom King. So yeah, 21 down. Is that? Are you referring to the number of issues, or are you referring to a series that I don't know that I've never heard of in terms of 21 down? So, is there something you guys are thinking that I'm just grievously missing from this potential list? What I'm seeing is I can probably, I feel like recently I've heard that people have been like a little down on Old Guard. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It is a series, 21 down. Okay, well, I'm going to add it to the big list. You guys can see here how many potentials I have. Like, you can see there's a Little Bird. It was already on there. There's 60 with Philadelphia, and I'm like well over 70 potentials at this point that people have suggested to me. So yeah, I'm just trying to. Interesting. That does sound interesting. Who's the writer on that? So we're supposed to be narrowing this down. We're supposed to be narrowing this down. John's want me to include Little Bird. Okay. And a couple of people mentioned a Little Bird. And I had a high, and we had 21 down. All right. I'm cutting it off. Right there. That's it. Those are the only things we're considering. How many in yellow are ongoing? That's a good question, Big Will. I believe We Only Find Them When They're Dead is still ongoing. Department of Truth is still ongoing. Once in Future is still ongoing. I believe 7 Secrets is still ongoing. I'm just going to do this. Crossover is still ongoing. Old Guard, I believe, is finished. Watchmen's obviously finished. Middle West, I believe, is finished. Sheriff of Babylon, I believe, is finished. Alienated, John, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's finished. Origin's only supposed to be the 6 issues, right, John? It's supposed to be the 1 volume. So it's not finished yet, but when the trade comes out, it will be. I have no idea about High Crimes. I'm assuming way Big Will's talking about it is it's over. Little Bird is technically, I guess, from what you're saying, ongoing, but there's only 1 trade to get right now, and it sounds like 21 Down is finished. So we could divide these into 2, and I could do a vote, but that's an extra series. Well, John's saying that Little Bird's going to come back, so that there'd be a second round. So I would consider that ongoing. I guess technically there's going to be a second round of Old Guard too. I guess I could split these and do a vote. What do you guys think? Should I split these apart? Should I split these back apart into a short and a ongoing? So Big Will's saying I should do things that are done. I should pick one from the things that are done and then do a second poll later, like next week, of the ongoing stuff that's still running. What do you guys think? Blame Santa again. It's always Matt's fault. If he signs on to something, that's yeah. So yay or nay? Yay, I should split them. Nay, I should just lump them and pick 5 from this list and vote. What do you guys think? I have a feeling I know where this is going. Let's see what we get. Big Will saying yes, split them. See what other votes I get here. We'll give it a minute. I mean, originally I had them apart, and then I was kind of like trying to not get quite so many titles going for season 2. Louis saying just pick 5 from this whole list. So we got 2 votes for yes. I side with the minority. Well, so far that would be like pick 5 from this. Hoarder's High does. We got 3, split them apart. 2, stick with. John saying yay, pick 5 from the overall list. Okay, we're dead even. Although I guess technically Hoarder's vote changes. Let's see. I don't know that I have that many people that are actually active in the chat at the moment. I feel like I've lost. Pick 5. Okay. I think pick 5 is going to, let's see, we'll give it another second, see if anybody else goes, but it looks like it's going to be just pick 5 from this. And I always still have my wild card. I'm going to add another one at some point, and I may just do another poll. Big Will, I'm leaving off so many good things. Like, there's 70 stories on my book. I'm only picking 4 or 5 to add to what I have for season 2. I will do a quick reminder, like, while you guys are thinking about this. I get that it's going to take me forever to get caught up. Like, season 2, let's crank this up. So, I'm going to do Ascender. There's 3 volumes. That's 2 shows to get caught up there. Fables, we got like 6 shows to do, like because we're only halfway through the series. There's 22 volumes. Something's Killing the Children. We're caught up, but there'll be a new volume, at least 1 and probably 2 new volumes come out. Details. Southern Bastards is just 4 volumes, so we're going to do that in 2 shows is my goal. Die is kind of ongoing. We haven't started that yet, but there's currently only 3 volumes. So we can get that caught up pretty quick. And I'll probably do that timing to when the 4th volume comes out. We'll do the 2nd show. So we'll do all 4 volumes probably in 2 shows, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll do volume 1 and then volume 2 and 3 and then maybe 4. Kanto has a 2nd volume coming out. Lady Killer is only 2 volumes, so we'll do that in 1 show. And then Invincible, I'd already added it to the list, is 25 volumes, depending on how you split it. I'm going to try to lump those for sure. But yeah, we probably won't get through all of Invincible in season 2. So yeah, I don't want to have too many things going. Some of these I can, luckily, like several of the ones on there, I can like get out of the way pretty quickly without having to take forever. And I can stage them so that I don't have too many things going at once. Two yellow from the chat, 2 red, and then the 5th that you pick. Okay. I like that idea. All right. So yellow. We're gonna narrow it down to 2 from the yellow. What I've heard is I didn't hear anybody say anything about 7 Secrets. I was interested in it, but hey, that's, what color red did I use? Oh, I did use the bright red. Okay. So 7 Secrets is gone. I didn't hear anybody say anything nice about crossover. Like I've heard some people saying it's okay. So we got 4 yellow ones potentially. I feel like Department of Truth needs to make the poll. John just said Department of Truth is a must. Does anybody disagree with Department of Truth at least making the poll? Big Will agrees. All right. So Department of Truth is going to make the poll, which means we got 2, or we got to narrow this down. I feel like we only find them in debt, and they're okay. I feel like the last one comes down. No. Would you vote for making the poll? I feel like this is not going to make the poll when it's compared to Department of Truth or Once and Future and Little Bird. I feel like it's Once and Future, Little Bird. So I'm gonna get that one out of there. So here's my vote. Poll. Hey Nikita, what's going on? Thanks. I'm glad you joined us too. So we're debating indie show reads. We're debating new things that JP's gonna read. So I'm gonna ask you guys right here. We're gonna do unscientific poll. Which one makes the poll to choose Once and Future or Little Bird? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm still standing. Sorry. Don't sing. Nobody wants to hear me sing. All right. I got Once and Future. Once and Future. Once and Future. Once and Future. I got a Little Bird. Oh, no. Planet's. There's a second vote. Let's see. Two Little Birds. Another Once and Future. We have another second here. There's not that many. There's 19 of us. So, Once and Future. I'm always in the minority. That's okay. No, you're good. You're good. And it took me a second to realize it was you again. So, All right. I think it's pretty clear. Do a poll for the polls. Well, then somebody said I should do the little drop the link and vote like we do on Comic-Cories. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about these others, and then we got a fifth spot. I'm gonna leave Little Bird yellow because I may or may not, depending on how this other vote goes, that may or may not be my wild card to add in to the choice. I'm gonna kick Watchmen out for now because I have read it, and I'd prefer to read something I haven't read. Boy, I don't know that I know where you guys would go with the rest of these. I'm gonna do this in a different color so I can remember which different. I'm gonna do that one. All right, John saying Middle West is a must. Old Guard and Watchmen, Daymares. I am with John on Middle West. So is that a consensus? Is the consensus Middle West needs to be in here? I got a couple. Daymares is very much for Old Guard. Technically, I could probably put Old Guard in the other one because I think they're coming out with another volume of Old Guard too. But they may have even already started it. But Middle West comes highly regarded. We got a Sheriff of Babylon and 21 Down. So someone other than Big, that was Hoarders was the one suggesting 21 Down. See, I feel like we're much more divided on this one. Everyone has, this is not like the ones that are currently ongoing. I felt that was a pretty tight consensus. This one, I feel like we're a little more, the group is a little more scattered. So how to do this rightly? Sheriff was 12, I believe. I think it's just 2 volumes. I don't feel like there's that many people that are really talking about it. Big Will saying it's Middle West is pick 3. All right. I feel like we're going to put Middle West in. I feel like that's, I think, now where do I go? A big Tom King fan on Sheriff of Babylon. Anyone other than John, a big fan of Alienated? Big Will saying no one has said Origin. A couple people said No Good and John mentioned Origin at the beginning. But yeah, nobody's been big on Origin or Alienated. I know John loves them. So and Big Will's really about the only person that's mentioned high crimes. No offense, Big Will. Lily's saying Origins has been good. I guess technically it's Origins. I think isn't it? It's not Origin, it's Origins, right? Is that correct? I believe. Shots fired by Daymares. Poor John, getting all kinds of respect here. How are we going here? Well, I'm okay with one and dones. One and dones are easy. One and dones are easy. All right, I'm gonna start making some executive decisions here because I feel like the chat is all over the place. Because then we got a sheriff and Little Bird. We've gotten. So here's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eliminate alienated. John saying needs to go with Old Guard. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna go with Old Guard. I'm going to eliminate. I know. I'm sorry, Big Will. Oop. No. All right, I got three series for one spot. So the poll is going to be Department of Truth, Once and Future, Old Guard, Middle West, and either Sheriff of Babylon, Origins, or Little Bird. What do you guys think? What should I go with of those three? Three left. I have the feeling that, I'll be honest, I have the feeling that one of these two are going to win. I'll be honest. And I'm kind of, well, actually, no, I don't know. The four that we've chosen, I think it's going to be one of the four, but yeah, I mean, and depending on how it goes, I usually add in like one, like if there's a one shot or a two shot, like a 2-volume or 1-volume thing, like I can add that in later in the season. I was picking a one to start with. So we got a sheriff. We got 2 votes for sheriff. I'm surprised I haven't got my Little Bird crowd in here. Middle West is already in, TJ. We got another sheriff. Little Bird. She did like Middle West. It's in there. Does that mean you're going to be on the show with us, TJ? And do Middle West if it wins? I think Department of Truth will win at landslide. I personally like Little Bird. I have it, but I haven't read it. Yeah, probably. We'll see. We'll see where we go. I will admit the first poll went the way I expected. Like that Sandman and Invincible were the most on everyone's minds at the moment, and they clearly were it clearly was the case. So all right, it looks like unless I get some other votes here, it looks like we're going with Sheriff of Babylon for the 5th one. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm good with that. Okay. All right, so those are the 5. They're going to make the poll. So that's going to be this week's poll. All right. So yeah, so I will set that up after the stream is over. people can go vote on it. I'll put it on my community tab. I can't believe I got 162 votes on the last one, so that was awesome. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I don't know when we'll do the medium series discussion and like narrow it down. Probably since I'm not doing this next week, or maybe a week off from doing the polls. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, a lot of money for Department Return. You know, it is what it is. I will be perfectly honest. I'm using like what you guys, the discussions and stuff are like I'm filing away, and what you guys are saying is gonna affect what I go here. And I still may make this a poll. I may just pull like 3 or 4 titles that I really want that didn't get chosen out of this, like based on your guys' descriptions. And they're going to go in there. So some of these are going to get a second shot. I don't know that it's probably going to most likely be something from here or here, from one of these 2 lists. You guys can't actually see my mouse. But anyway, it's going to be from the medium or short. It probably won't be the long, just because I don't know that I want to invest in another super long one right now. It's probably what's going to be here. And I may let you guys still vote on that too. You know, trust me, once you get invited to my stuff, you can't like, I don't let you out. Just ask John. He just like has to keep going back. He doesn't want to. So I never let that. I never let anybody go. It's like, no, you will come again. So now it might be like 2 months before I get back to reading it, because I've like got 27 series going, but that's, you know, that's how we go. Global frequency. All right, we'll put global frequency on the long list. Good grief, it just keeps getting longer. I don't like actually check anything off of this thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do I'm not sure what to do with the kid thing. I feel like it's a big ask. If it's anything more than like a show. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Yeah. Thanks, Planet. Enjoy your dinner. We're voting right now on what we're going to vote on. George. So I did the poll last week of like the longer series, but I can only put 5 on the YouTube community tab poll. I got 162 votes, and the red ones were ones we eliminated last week. Invincible won out of 100 Bullets, Sandman Scalped, and Why the Last Man. So Invincible is going to be something I'm going to do for the indie show in season 2. New ongoing or short series that we can do for the indie show. Like I had this whole long list, and we narrowed it down to these 5 that are going to be on the poll, because stupid YouTube again only lets me have 5 options. So Department of Truth, Once a Future, Old Guard, Middle West, Sheriff of Babylon. So you guys have like a week to vote on this. So that's not an independent book. I don't have that is something I have a Gotham City Chronicles. I have this. I don't have a Marvel reading thing, but I don't know that I really want to start another reading show either. But there are lots of Marvel stuff I'd like to read. So, yeah. George, did you open the package? Mm-hmm. So I'll set that poll up after we're done. I'm going to stop sharing. So we're at 50 minutes. So he's opening it tomorrow. So George might have an unboxing soon. Sweet. He's got to have content for his channel, Daymares. Come on now. A reminder, I'm still looking for one more person that would want to read Usagi. So if you want to reach out, let me know. If not, I may just roll with Louis and Jimmy the Geek Aficionado. It's immaculate. I need to, before I forget, add some Kirk, Daymares, and Unruly are going to be the crew for Invincible. So that'll be fun. I'm still also looking for people to read Southern Bastards with me, Die, and Lady Killer are things that I got going on. So I need to fill those crews in at some point as well. I thought we were taking 2 weeks off anyway, but I'm not going to be around next Sunday. So yeah. So there will be no D&D next Sunday because I'm not going to be here. You think Andy wanted to read Usagi? He might. So I'm looking forward to it. So I'm just was hoping to grab one more person if there was another Usagi fan or just somebody who was willing to give it a shot. So you can reach out on Instagram if you don't want to say something in here. Speaking of, I need to. Whoa. Speaking of, I wonder how much my Star Wars book that I didn't bid on went for. I would be mad if it went for like not much more than that that I looked at earlier. Let's see. Ended. Oh, it went for more than I was willing to go for it anyway. So no surprise there. Almost 370. God, never gonna get one of those books. Sorry, Daymare. Or sorry, TJ. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I got some time on those. I don't have to start all. I'm not gonna start all of these at once. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna start a Cinder. I'm gonna try to knock out Lady Killer fairly quickly if I can get a crew for that, just because it's a one-off. I'm gonna start Invincible right off the bat, and then I'm gonna start. So I'm only gonna start like 4 or so right at the beginning, and then I'm gonna try to get a Cinder caught up, and then drop it out, and then pull something else in, and do a little more like that. You know what I'm looking for, TJ? I've been looking for a Star Wars #1 forever, and I'm and it just keeps going up, and I keep not having money. So it's just the way it is. Yeah, I would look and see what they've been. You can look and see what they've been kind of selling for. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of Falcon and Winter Soldier discussion, and then I'll do another recap of everything I got coming up. The two of you are so. I talk about this all the time. You guys have heard me talk about the fact that the book I primarily the 2 books I'm primarily looking for right now, unfortunately I don't have any money, I just keep staring at them, but are Star Wars #1 and DC Comics Presents 26. Those have been my primary 2 books. I've been talking about it for all year. D-Runk's opening in it now. There you go. Hey, good day. G'day, Kachung. What's going on? First print, first volume of Star Wars, #1, 1977. First print, and it was a raw copy. That was really nice. My guess is it would grade low 9s. Looking at the picture, and it went for $370. Yeah, that's what that book's going for now. It's gone nuts. A 9.2 is $500. 9.4 is or 9.0 is gonna cost you probably $500. $450 to $500. Yeah, the book's stupid right now. It just is. Later, man. I look forward to having you on. I'll send you a message. If I don't get anybody, we may just do it with the three of us, Louis. So, all right. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm enjoying it. I do feel like it's very much. Should I put up the spoiler board? There's not really a ton of spoilers, I don't think, in what I'm going to say. But we'll put it up. I'm really enjoying it. I do feel it's very much more standard Marvel fare. Like, not as much as I enjoyed WandaVision. I like that they took a lot of chances with WandaVision. Uh-oh. Apparently Daymare is just... It's just fun to watch me squirm. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hopefully we'll get him tracked down at some point. Apparently Daymare sent D-Rug a rather bigger book than he was expecting. So it's Daymare. You got to watch him. I actually felt, I better shut up because I was going to say something about the fact that Daymare hasn't sent me anything for a while, which, because he's been focused on TJ and everyone else. So, did you send me a picture of D-Rug's book? I don't remember. Am I blanking on that? Now I gotta look. Man, I knew what you sent John, and I knew what you sent. Oh, yeah. You the sketch, yeah. All right, I'll shut up. I won't say anymore. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Well, I can send him the link, but George, you want to show it on your channel or you want the link? I'll leave that up to D-Ron. Yeah. Well, I can show it. I can just show it. I can just show the picture. I have the picture from Daymare sent me, but I can also show the picture that George sent me. You want me to just show the picture, George? Or I can send you a link. Just show it. Okay. There it is. Look at that. Doomsday sketch. That is awesome. John did get a great Polaris cover. Damare's actually sent me the picture you sent him on that, John. John's so happy that he got it. And it's actually just John's face. We won't show the cover. Let's see. Like, I can't get it to focus. It's to not show the book and just show John's face. It won't focus. But I appreciate that. Yeah, that's an awesome sketch. I'm supposed to be talking Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm enjoying it. I do think it's very standard Marvel fare for the most part. They haven't taken a ton of chances yet. I really am enjoying the non-action more than they. I really enjoy in episode 3. I really enjoyed Zemo. I really enjoyed his interactions with Bucky and Sam. Like, I thought that was great. Maybe for you. But anyway, it's more than it was like when I put it on the list. I'll put it that way. Like double what it was like a few months ago. And so that part of the story I'm really enjoying. I do feel like they got a lot of ground to cover in just 3 more episodes. That, I feel like there's a lot there. Who's really the antagonist of this? We have the power broker we haven't seen yet. Obviously, we got the fake Cap, Zemo. We got the Flag Smashers. So there's a lot of different things working here. I love that Bucky was like, I'm just going to go take it from him. Like, you gave it up, I'm going to go take it from him. So we'll see. I still think Sam's the one that ends up with it. I'm like 99% sure that that's where they're going to go, but and not with Bucky. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's a fun ride. They aren't taking the chances. It's not as, I don't think, as good as WandaVision, but it's still really good. The action has left a little bit to be desired for me. I did feel like they kind of jumped around a little bit too much in episode 3. But overall, I thought it was good. I kind of feel like the Mandapore thing was a little bit forced, maybe. I don't know. But it was fine. It makes sense for where the power broker would be. So I think it's all cool. I am really enjoying it. I have thoughts on Sharon. Clearly, she's still working for somebody. And I don't think, I heard some people talking that maybe she's working for the power broker, or that I don't think Sharon's gone bad. I think even if she's, I don't think she's gone bad. I think she's still working for like a Shield, or something. Like not Shield, obviously they don't exist, but like, or maybe they do. I don't know. It's Marvel, but I think she is definitely undercover and not just. Yeah, and I don't think, like, if she's a power broker, why would she let them like kill the guy who can make the super soldier serum? No, she wouldn't have led them to him. So no, I don't think that's the case at all. I think she's on her own. I think she is working her own angle, working for for somebody. Maybe she's working directly for Fury. I don't know. But that's, George said that exactly. And Zemo dancing, yeah. Zemo was probably the best part of the episode for me. I really like. I love that they gave him some depth that we never got in the Civil War. So yeah. I don't think so. I don't think he works for Hydra. I think he's just a douche. Like at first, I thought maybe he was the one threatening her with a "you took what was mine." Clearly, that's the power broker. I do think maybe he got, like, this power broker is probably like another government, like somebody who's dual, and I do think he got it from somewhere, because I don't think he's completely non super soldier. Like he did things that didn't, like, had to be a super soldier, like had to have more than just a person. Like he got thrown off that truck and landed on a car at full speed, and he was just fine and got up. So he's clearly enhanced. So yeah, I think he's dirty. I don't think I don't think he's dirty. I think he actually believes he is what he's claiming he is. He's just not, like, the right guy for the job. This is good. This is good. Yeah, I just don't think he's the right guy for the job. He's going to snap. Yeah, I think you saw how he reacted when he missed out on him. Yeah, he's just not actually that good of a person, I don't think. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. Yeah, so that's my take on Captain and the Winter Soldier, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I keep saying Captain and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So yeah, we'll go from. So I'm enjoying that. Quick recap of stuff I have coming up. Tomorrow night on my channel, Gotham City Chronicles is back. This is our 24th episode, just a few days after our 2-year anniversary. So we've been averaging one of these a month for almost 2 years. We're talking Batman Dark Victory with Bearded Comic Bro. Obviously, Comic Books NYC will be joining me on Go Show Up Bearded Comic Bro. He doesn't have 1,000 subs yet either, I don't think. Maybe he does. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so. I feel like he just had a 500 sub thing. Maybe. No, he's definitely not. He feels like, that's the thing is, that's why I think he's just kind of a douche, because he thinks he deserves like the respect that Steve got, and he hasn't earned it. He thought he was pissed because Bucky and Sam didn't just fall in line and follow him like they followed Steve. Well, Steve earned it, not because he was Captain America, but because he was Steve. And this guy doesn't get it. He doesn't understand, and he doesn't have that history with them. And he thinks the government gave him the title. Everybody should just give him the respect. And Steve was never that. Steve had to earn it. He earned it from the beginning. They were making him a sideshow, and he finally went and did something on his own. Is how he earned that respect, by going and saving those guys and like being who he was. And this guy doesn't realize he has to earn it still. So yeah. See, clearly, I feel like whoever killed Shelby or whatever, was definitely setting them up. Like, that was from the beginning. Like, that was a complete setup on them. I know there was people, so we'll see. Yeah, there was. Don't you know who I am? And the guy was like, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. You're not that guy. You're not Captain America, dude. You're just not. So yeah, so Dark Victory tomorrow night, Thursday night, Fables, we're talking Fables, volumes 10 and 11. We'll be at the halfway point. We got The Good Prince and War and Pieces. Yeah, so this will be fun. Like, if you've been reading along with Fables with us, come join us. Obviously, if you haven't been, there'll be full spoilers, so you know how that goes. Plan to do the Look Back show on Saturday next week. I will be gone on Sunday, so there'll be no Cash or Trash, no whatever report. Sorry. But on Monday after that, I'll be back with a Collecting Smart with Big Will and Southern Comic Geek and maybe somebody else that goes to, because they're going to Huntsville Con next weekend. And we're going to talk about cons and what it was like and how they kind of handled it. And obviously, so that should be a fun discussion. And then the day after that Tuesday, so a week from this Tuesday, we'll be talking Reborn, Unruly, Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and now I'm forgetting the other person. Hi, Leah. I hope you join us for Reborn. Still looking for somebody for Usagi toward later part of the month. If anybody wants to read that with us. And then I think Comic Wars is not going to be back till the 19th. So, yeah, John had to change the schedule up a little bit. So it's a little of a delay getting Comic Wars back. But it'll be back on the 19th. And, yeah, don't forget to go vote in the poll. I'll drop that here as soon as I get off of here. So I want to say thanks, everybody. And thanks again on helping me get to 2,000. Thanks for hanging out. And Andy will agree to Usagi. I don't think so. So, but anyway, so ridiculous. Goodness gracious. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. We'll catch you later.